Welcome to MetalVice in 666. I'm your host, Brian, joined the other host,
Karen.
And for this episode, as the title would suggest, we are going to do misunderstood lyrics that we have had.
Yes.
You have a couple. I have a lot more than you, I think.
Did you write mine down? Because I don't have any in my head.
I do have both of yours written down.
Good, because I don't have them in my head.
So we'll see how long this episode is, but we're just going to talk about what we thought we heard and what the actual lyric is. So I'll start with my first one.
Okay.
Which was a conversation with death from Chemists.
Okay.
It always starts off with like the "Oh, death." Mm-hmm. I always thought it was Odin.
Oh, okay.
Like the cover of the album has sort of a Celtic warrior almost, so I assumed it was like a Norse warrior.
And like the way that Chemist does it is like, oh,
it's very long drawn out. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it doesn't go down. Maybe it goes up, but it's like, oh, death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I always thought it was Odin. So it's basically this guy not preaching, but like pleading with death to like spare him, give him more time on earth, give him one more year to live. And I thought that was a guy talking to Odin, the king of the Norse mythology, being like, hey, don't kill me. Don't let death come take me. Spare me, Odin, and let me go and live for just another year, and then you can come take me.
Okay.
So I thought it was him pleading to Odin, the king of the Norse gods, not death. Once I heard it as death, I'm like, oh, no, yeah, that's clearly death.
Death, yeah.
That he's talking to. Another one for me is from a movie, Grease Lightning.
Oh.
And I used to watch this movie growing up as a kid on like Sunday night, ABC would have like their family movie nights and whatnot. Every like once a year, Grease would always be on there. And it's the Grease Lightning song when they're in the garage building the car.
Go Grease Lightning. Dun, 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 dun,
Burning up the 405 or whatever it is. Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning.
We should not sing.
No, we should not. No. Always did not like that part of the movie. The car they end up building is really shitty. I don't like how it looks with like that plastic little hood and whatnot. I think the car looks hideous. Whatever. I don't like that song. But when I was like 13, 14 or so, adolescence and whatnot, I started hearing the song and listening to the lyrics, and it was, go Grease Lightning, you'll make the girls cream, is what I thought it said. And for the longest time, I was like, what the fuck? Why is this on basic TV that you're showing children? What the fuck is going on? And I heard that year after year after year. And I was probably in my early 20s. And I think I finally told you or somebody about that. And they're like, no, like that's,
it's
I was like,
Scream.
It's like, the song's so dirty. Do you not hear the lyrics? And they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And they're like, let's sing it for them. Like, right there, did you not hear that? Cream? They're like, no, that's Scream, bud. They're saying Scream. That's the song. Like, that's the word, Scream. So I still hear Cream, but I can also hear Scream a little bit.
So I know this is not about Grease as a movie, but you're saying like, oh my God, I can't believe they would have that on family movie night or whatever, or on whatever it was. We watched that in 4th grade, and I had to have a signed permission slip from my guardian saying
PG,
probably saying that we could watch it.
We had to. Yeah, back in school we had I don't know if it's still the same way now with kids. We don't have kids or whatnot or hang out with them. So, but like we watched Apollo 13. We watched the first half of that movie, and then we had to stop watching it because it was PG-13 and they weren't allowed to show it. And it's like, what the fuck? We're in 8th grade in science class. Like, we finally get to watch a movie. Now it's like, all right, go back and do some work. I'm like, God damn it. Anywho, moving on. One for you. Both of yours are actually Slipknot songs. Okay. The first one, you don't know what it used to be.
I can't remember. Yeah.
But it was Wait and Bleed.
Yes. So it was something about being unleashed or something like that. Is what I thought the lyrics were. So
let me pull this up real quick.
I can't remember because so the lyrics are clear the stone of leaves.
Yes.
And I thought it was
Unleash.
kneel down and become unleashed or something like that. I can't remember what I thought it was.
Yeah. So that was, again, we can't remember what it was.
Yeah. But I used to think that like for years, up until like 5 years ago, probably.
The next one is Slipknot for you, and it's Sick. What do you think you hear?
Pick up the pace.
Here comes the pain.
Pick up the pace. Even though I know it says, or that the lyrics are supposed to be, here comes the pain, I still can only hear pick up the pace.
I can, it makes sense a little bit. Like if this is especially like one of your first tracks when you start a live set, like let's pick up the pace. Let's, not even if it's the first song, but like any song during a live set, it's like, all right, let's pick up that pace. Let's get that pit going type thing. But I guess also here comes the pain makes sense. It's definitely here comes the pain.
Yes, that's what it says on the lyrics.
Yeah.
All lyrics websites. But I still only hear pick up the pace.
Pick up the pace. One more for me, and then I think we're gonna wrap this up. We'll try to do better next time in terms of finding some. I still have a couple of other ones I found, but it's sort of like whatever. And also I didn't write down what I thought I heard, so I need to go back and listen to the songs and see if I can pick up on it as well. But the other one for me is a Metallica song.
Oh, okay. I have a Metallica one.
Do you?
Yes.
What's yours? You go first.
Moth to the Flame.
Oh, yes.
They say
what it was.
Iowa instead of higher world.
Yes.
So there's a lyric that's like, how's it go? Gosh, you're going to look it up. So the lyrics actually go, soldier soul built a higher wall. But whenever I hear it, well, now like I know it says higher wall, but when we were listening to it, I think live actually in Las Vegas, maybe.
Really? That's when I was like, realized it?
It sounds like they say Iowa. So now when I listen to, or now whenever like we see it live, I like turn to you and I'm like, Iowa, instead of higher wall.
I mean, I say it now too, Iowa, because I was like, I like nudge you and like, haha, here comes the Iowa song, the Iowa song.
Yeah.
Well, my Metallica song is Wherever I May Roam.
Okay.
The lyrics I always hear are rover, wanderer, nomad, bag, or born. 3 words there, but bag spelled with an F.
Okay.
And for every time I'd see them live, I would be sitting there singing along as loud as I can, yelling bag, but again, spelled with an F. And honestly, it made sense to me, this song, because I always viewed this as sort of their take on Bob Seger's Turn the Page, where they're talking about being on the road and, being, wandering around the world, touring around the world. And, in Turn the Page, it's, I think the lyrics is something along the lines of, is it woman, is it man?
Right.
Because they're going to every new town. They have like long hair, I'm assuming, and like the small town sort of mindset, especially in the 60s and 70s, being like, what the, and maybe 80s, I don't know when the fuck that song came out, but like, what the fuck are you? What do you have long hair? Are you a woman? Are you a man? Type thing. Like, I assume that's what this song was. Like, call me whatever you will. Call me what you will. I think that's in the very next thing. Call me what you will.
I get it. I get where you're thinking that. So you're in the middle of a concert screaming FAG.
Yes. I did not know what a vagabond was. No. But that's what the lyric is, vagabond. Once I found out and learned that no, it wasn't bag, it was like, holy shit, I fucked up a lot.
Hopefully nobody around you is like, what the fuck is this guy saying?
If you don't know what a vagabond is think of it like a rover or somebody who's a wanderer or even a nomad. So basically, James just took vagabond and looked up in the thesaurus different words.
What is this? What?
And that became the lyrics for this. Is 3
synonyms for this.
3 synonyms for not synonyms, but synonyms.
Got some cinnamon in my cupboard.
So that was my last misunderstood lyric that I wanted to talk about. Like I said, I have a few other ones.
Oh, I have another one, so we'll add it to the list for next time. Yeah,
right.
I just gotta think of what it was.
Again, I'm not a lyric person. I always listen to the music first, like the instruments, and the music, like the lyrics and the singing is just sort of added on top of it for me personally. But interesting.
This is kind of fun. Next time we should come out with some better or some other ones.
Yeah. We'll try to remember some down the road.
Or when we're listening, just write them down. Yeah.
For this next time. So, whatever, music's fucking awesome. Just go explore music and listen to it. Listen to what you think it is, but also maybe read the lyrics sometimes. I don't fucking know. Just enjoy music.
Bye.